I'm ready to get stuck in.
Let's do it.
Okay, so let me ask you both first. We've just seen After the Altar. What was that like for you watching that?
Emotional, I think. It was really, really hard actually to watch, particularly that very emotional scene with Jed. But overall, like, a relief. I feel like I've definitely closed that chapter, and in like the nicest way. It was like a good end, I think, to my Lib story.
Yeah, it's the same for me. It was very like freeing. I feel like they captured it really well. They captured the closure. They captured the end of the chapter. Oh, sorry. And yeah, I just, as soon as we watched it, I was like, I had a bit of an emotional hangover, but I also, this morning I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I'm free.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? I've been hearing this, it's in keeping with the themes that I've been hearing today about the feelings from After the Altar, which is like sense of relief, like glad it's over, closing the chapter. Everyone wants to leave it behind. Why do you guys hate each other that much?
It was new to everybody. I think the whole thing, like when you're filming it for the first time, everything's a new experience.
Yeah.
Everything's like very in it. You're very in the bubble. Like it's very inclusive, sorry. And then you come out and then you've got all this time to process and think about it. And then it airs and then you have all these opinions and you're like, oh my God, is that how I feel? Do I feel like this? Do I feel like that? Da-da-da-da. Like, especially with my story, like I've got two things to process. Like there's a lot going on. And so much happens in between that time that it's a lot. It's a lot on the shoulders. So yeah, I guess it's not as heavy once you've, you know, a problem halved is a problem shared is a problem halved.
Yeah.
So once you're able to speak about it,
it seems like a emotional circus, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what like other people have said, was that like it wasn't a bad experience, but it was exhausting. And at the end of it, you are just like, okay, that part is done now.
And we're also there's so many of us as well, and like we're all sticking up for each other. So as much as we've got our own stuff going on, we're also being supportive of our friends.
Yeah.
We're all different people. Like, we've all got different opinions. We've all got different experiences, and that's a lot. It's a lot to manage.
Yeah.
I think also hate is a really strong word. I wouldn't say that I hate anybody. I think there was a very confusing period during like the first season, obviously, of Love is Blind that came out, our season. I don't know about hate, sure.
It's you picking up on the syntax of the conversation so that you don't get trolled, is what it is for me. She's like, no, just to clarify, there was no hate.
No. Generally
No hate. I think confusion for sure.
Yeah.
But I did want to speak to you because when I was watching it, obviously, he said, sorry, that's a bit rude. Jed said to you, you know, oh, you had said these things about me online, etc. Was that about us? Was that about me, what you said to me?
What do you mean?
Was that about what you said on the junket? Was he talking about that where you were like, oh, it's two different people?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I stand by what I said at the time. Again, as you saw on After the Altar, I was going through a very, very difficult time. And a lot of what I said came from obviously a place of hurt. And I didn't get the support that I thought I was going to from Jed. I then obviously felt like he was very supportive on After the Altar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He acted in a very gentlemanly manner, and I was very grateful for his support then. Prior to that, obviously he didn't know what I was going through, but the way that he did act was obviously very upsetting, just because he knew that I was being very protective over him. So naturally, I just expected him to be protective over me. To have the same in
return, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was watching After the Altar and I'm like, he seems so lovely. And then I was like, but wait, is this the other side that Bardha was talking about? But would you say that how he was on After the Altar is reflective of how he is in real life?
Yeah, like 100%. He wasn't, no one is bad all the time, to quote Katisha earlier. No one is bad all the time. Yeah,
like, we started.
Of course, like, same goes for me. I'm not always good. I'm not always bad. Like, 100%. And I think naturally he was also hurt after I walked away from the altar. So I understand why he acted the way that he did, or potentially didn't reach out to me and wasn't trying to protect me in that moment. He was looking out for himself. Obviously, so much time has passed now. I think we've both completely moved on, and I think there's nothing but sort of respect left there for the time that we shared.
That's really like sweet and mature note to end on, I think. And I know obviously you don't want to like rehash the drama and stuff. When you said about him being like two different people, was that a conversation that you had with him, or was that just like that was, I guess maybe that was the first time you'd said it was when we spoke, but did you guys have a conversation afterward?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We spoke about that. What was shocking for me was that was the first time I'd seen a different side to him. So naturally I was like, whoa.
Right.
So he was very different to the Jed that I knew, which is why I think I clung on to that. And I was like, he is a very different person. And he was, that hasn't changed. That's why obviously I was like, I don't know who this person is. But then that was a long time ago. There was all these pressures and it was intense, and we're in an experiment. We're initially guinea pigs.
You're not
It's such a small amount of time as well. Like you can't know someone in that amount of time.
It's like, what, 7 weeks in total from start to finish?
Indeed.
Like,
It's like not even 2 months.
No, literally.
So quick.
Although I knew you in that time and I loved you, so.
Yeah, true. We were able to commit.
That's true. So you had a little bit of a one-on-one with Cal.
Yeah.
Regarding his situation with Sarover.
Yeah.
Did you think he was trying to take a low blow when he said, well, I wouldn't take marriage advice from you?
What else can you expect from somebody like that?
Well, in return, what advice would you never take from Cal?
Any.
Specifically?
I wouldn't take any relationship advice from him, just because you can't say on one breath, I've experienced the absolute best and I realise relationships are not for me, because if I couldn't make it work with Sarover, I can't make it work with anyone else. And then a few weeks later, end up in a relationship. Like, just say you didn't want to be with Sarover, say it with your chest. Like, I told him, like, you obviously didn't have the balls to say no at the right time. And unfortunately, you dragged one of my best friends through a whole marriage and now, unfortunately, a divorce, because you didn't have the guts to make the right decision at the right time.
Yeah. I just think it's so crazy. Like, where did you think that was going to go? You were just going to be like, oh, it's Sarover or nobody. Well, it's obviously not Sarover, so you were just going to go and be like a fucking hermit for the rest of your life and live by yourself.
He said to the boys, I think, like a week before the wedding, it's like, oh, it's too far gone now, we have to say yes. So he wanted to like please the public, and I think that's just cowardly.
Even maybe Sarover potentially, like he might have been thinking he didn't want to hurt her in that moment.
I think that's so much more damage. Look at the damage you've caused because you don't have the balls.
Of course it is, but men just never think about things that way. They never think, like, they're too busy trying to protect their own discomfort in that moment that they're not thinking about. Partially, they're like masking that with, oh, I don't want to hurt her feelings. But it's not really. You don't want to expose yourself as being the person that hurt her feelings.
Yeah. They take the cop out.
Yeah, it's just an easier route for them, isn't it?
I think it was more about the image that he wanted to portray and the whole prince story. And unfortunately, he couldn't uphold that facade.
I feel like when you're confronted, you stay so calm. What is the secret to being an unbothered queen?
When you do not respect somebody's opinion, it's hard to be bothered by it, because, like, for example, like what Cal said, I don't respect his opinion, so I can't be bothered by something like that. Same with, what was his name? Charlie. Mate, this is my first conversation with you. I have absolutely no time for you.
I mean, I feel like if this is the first conversation with him, then he obviously knows you as well as the audience does.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's probably heard things from Jed because they're friends.
Yeah, biased.
But like I said, like, of course, that's like me going up to him, never having like spoken to him or hearing of, having any sort of relationship with him and just giving him my 2 pence, I'm obviously going to have a biased opinion. So it's a completely one-sided conversation, and I was just like, you may as well talk to yourself.
So love that. I need to lose more respect for people. Bardha's like, actually, no, you're quite rude enough. Like, you're good. In terms of like Charlie coming over to have the conversation with you, I think he was trying to make it out as if like, you know, oh, I'm supporting my friend.
Yeah.
And obviously we spoke a little bit before we started the interview about like the girlhood on After the Altar. Do you think there's a difference in men standing up for their friends and women standing up for their friends?
Of course.
Yeah, 100%. Like in that situation, I think it just came from him. Obviously, me and him have never had a conversation. Like, I know you've had a couple of conversations with Jed. It wouldn't be completely like biased. And also, I'm not trying to paint a picture of Jed. Like, you see a lot more of that because we spent time as like a couple on couple together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas that was the first time, other than maybe like a 10-minute date that I had with Charlie in the pods, I've never spoken to him.
It also depends on the motive. Like, I mean, look at Freddie. Freddie was like, no, Cal, this is what I did.
Yeah. Right.
And like the motive wasn't to befriend Cal and be like, yeah, bro, you did a big one. Like he was like, no, out of respect. Like it just comes down to respect. Like I feel like the men were more worried about their image than they're worried about respecting the people in their company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was actually something that I was going to come on to, because I felt like in After the Altar, we actually saw a little bit more nuance with the men in terms of like sticking up for their friends. I felt like, you saw Freddie be like, nah, that's not cool. Like you saw Kieran speak up in that other situation where he was like, no, I don't agree with you.
Yeah.
And then I think we saw that like at least 2 or 3 times. Do you think women hold their friends to account in a similar way?
100%.
Or do you think it's a little bit more lenient? And I'm not blaming you, you know.
In
I
the
support
situation,
women more than my own gender.
Yeah, it depends. Like, I'm going to say, if I think that you're making a wrong choice, or if I think, I'm like, but have we looked at like this?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Especially like, I feel like women, we lead with our feelings and emotions. I want to empathize with my girlfriends, but I also want to be like, okay, but do you know what I mean? Like if I've experienced something that along the same lines, I'm going to share my experience and then give you advice, whether you take it or whether you don't take it, that's on you. Yeah. Whereas men, like I said, like they're more worried about being bros. Like we can have a conversation and I can give you my advice, and I can be like, no babe, it's like this, it's like that, and then we're gonna skip down the street and get a coffee. Whereas with the bros, it's like they can't take accountability. They're like, what? Do you know what I mean? Like they're not looking at the full picture.
I do just feel like it's something we see less on TV, but I also think, when I say see less of it on TV, I mean like women holding each other to account. But I also think that's because men are wrong like 85% of the time.
That too.
I agree.
Yeah.
They're just generally like, why would you ever hold your girl to account when she's completely in the right? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, as you should.
I did want to just talk briefly about like the emotional scenes that you filmed. One of my friends who I was talking to about, because she watched it, she was like, oh, that was really brave of her to talk about it on TV, etc. So I just wanted to like pass that along to you, because it is having like an impact on people hearing that.
Yeah.
And, you know, how are you feeling in retrospect watching that back?
That was a hard watch.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah. I think watching it back, obviously everything was happening so quickly. Lib had just been released. I had 2 biopsies at the time, and it takes a long time to get the results. Then the first biopsy, they missed it. So then I had to do it again. And it was just a really, really scary time, whilst I was getting like loads of abuse online, and it was just a very scary time. And I didn't know like what to focus on first. Do I focus on what's going on and take my mind off things? And having watched that back and seeing myself be a lot calmer, because obviously by the time we filmed After the Altar, I'd gotten the all clear. And just seeing like how much calmer I was and how grateful I was to have like gone through that and be okay and be on the other side. It just felt really nice to see me okay, if that makes sense. And I think I even like replayed a few of like the podcasts that I did when like the first lib was released. And I could almost like see the panic in my face and see the worry, and like I just wasn't myself. And I was like, I was like trying to survive, and I was like, that's not me. Like I was.
Did any of the girls know?
Yeah, Sarover actually came with me to one of my appointments, and she picked me up from the biopsy
See,
exam.
how sweet is that you guys met on Love is Blind, and like that's kind of the friendships that you formed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a really like awful time. So watching it back and like being okay in the end, I was like, man, it feels good obviously to see myself be completely okay. And I was really proud actually of like how strong I came across, I thought.
We all were.
Yeah.
So it was a relief to see that. I was like,
As
I
I
look
said,
like me.
nobody
you know?
was shaking you, babe.
Yeah.
Unstoppable force. She was not. You were just like, yeah, okay. Well, you met me once.
Unbothered queen.
I also wanted to say this question is for the girlies. When
Yeah.
I was watching that show, how the fuck do you get your hair that shiny? Like, I'm watching this and I'm like, that's an advert for a shampoo.
Listen, it's Kerastars, first of all.
Okay.
So if you want to sponsor me,
First of all-
Kerastars,
Like, am I being
at me.
educated? I'm being schooled. First of all, it's Keratas. First of all, it's ketamine.
and we wash 3 times a week max.
Jesus.
But it's the sunshine as well, I'll be honest.
Is that a lot?
I want once a week for me.
Oh, yeah. Your hair looks...
Maximum, it's
yeah.
usually like twice, but maximum 3, yeah.
Okay. Is it aggro?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It takes time.
So I just wanted to clarify the timeline a little bit, just because when I'm speaking to people, I do get confused because they film it so far ahead and then it comes out and then the thingy is so long after and whatnot. You were talking to Javen, it was around like 2-3 weeks after the reunion, right? Is what you had said, I think. And was Demola before that?
Sorry, no, that's not true. 2-3 weeks before the reunion.
After the reunion?
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe it was 2 weeks after, 2-3 weeks after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, because I didn't speak to him for a month. So after we filmed, I spoke to him, like, I went down to London and for his birthday, which was a joke.
What did he do for his birthday?
He had
like a little bar.
He invited everyone to a bar, but he actually didn't tell me. Like
It was his birthday?
No, I knew it was his birthday. But he invited everybody, and then he was like, "Oh well, like I'm having a get together. I didn't think that you would want to come because like you're obviously all the way up in Scotland." And I was like, "Babe, what?" Like, and obviously I just left the show, so we were kind of still chatting away, still figuring things out.
Yeah.
Right,
And
so
he
you're kind of like in
didn't-
a grey area but still talking.
Yeah. We hadn't had the conversation to be like, this is over kind of thing until after the fact. So I went down for his birthday. I got an Airbnb and I stayed, and he didn't like offer to like put me up or like for us to stay together or anything like that, which was weird in itself.
I wouldn't have gone.
She was vulnerable.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. And also I didn't want to miss out. Like, I'm all the way up in the north. All my friends are getting together. We've just been through this experience together.
Yeah.
I didn't want to miss out.
You wanted like the group party.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
And like I said, it was a grey area. So I was still kind of like, okay, well.
It's kind of like if it was a party that wasn't his birthday, you'd have gone anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Right,
But
I get
also
it.
like an opportunity to like rekindle face to face,
Yeah.
you know?
But then I was speaking to some of the girls and none of
Wow.
them even knew that he had invited me. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, so he was telling some people one thing and telling me another.
And how long after that was it that you and Demola had the talking?
Way after.
Yeah, way after. So when was it he was in Dubai?
Are we doing that?
No, not fully.
What is it that we're not doing? Just so I know. Just asking for a friend. Wait, what happened?
He came out.
Right, for context, right? So Demola called me the day before the episodes dropped. So that was August, was it?
Yeah.
The following year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right? So this is August. He was in Dubai, March?
I can't remember exactly. I think it was maybe...
It was an M. It was March or May.
I need to check my messages. I can't
March
remember.
or May. March or May. It was an M.
Okay,
We're
so
in the
months
beginning of the
before,
year.
yeah.
Do we have to? Okay, fine.
I feel like we're already here now.
Okay, cool. So he reached out to me,
Yeah.
Demola, and he was like, "Hey B, I'm in your neck of the woods. Fancy going for a drink?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Like, let's grab a drink." And so we went, and it was a little bit awkward. He's good friends with Jed. Me and Jed weren't speaking. It was a bit awkward times. And
just to clarify, I wasn't speaking to Javen at this time.
Okay.
yeah, this was like way later.
We stopped
but
speaking
you weren't really talking to
We stopped speaking to him in
Demola
November.
either.
No, I wasn't speaking to him.
Yeah, you weren't
no.
speaking to either of them.
And
Anyway,
this
so
was before or after you guys spoke? After?
Before.
Before, okay.
Yeah. Me and Jav stopped speaking in November, and this is the following year, March of 2025.
Ah, sorry, I'm thinking that you were talking about March 2026.
No,
Last year, got you.
2025, yeah,
got
last
you.
year.
Anyway, so me and Demola are having some drinks, and we have a lot of drinks, and he opens up about his feelings for Katisha. This is almost a year and a bit? No, not a whole year after filming. I think it was 7-8 months after filming, and he's like, "I still have very strong feelings for her." So naturally, I go home and I FaceTime Katisha and Sarover, and I'm like, "He loves you. He's in love with you."
It was April. Just confirmed it was April.
So not Sarover in the wing.
Yeah. Now, listen, I'm only saying this for context because he's downplayed it so much.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is where my frustrations come in, because he's downplayed it and made it seem like I was the one that was confused and made it bigger than it was, and I was the one that was pursuing and which is not the case.
And so was that what you were talking about earlier when you were like, "Oh, maybe I could say that"?
No.
There's more.
Okay. Remind me to come back to that.
But this is the thing. I don't want to turn it into this like he said, she said.
No,
he was doing
I know.
That's not what it's about. Like,
I know.
It's all down to respect, and I just felt like I wasn't respected by the pair of them, and that's shite.
Well, this was something that I wanted to come on to as well, because it kind of seemed like the issues that you had with, like, one of the issues that you had with Javen was similar to the issue that you had with Demola, where you kind of felt like they minimised your connection. Mm-hmm. And it just sucks that you had to feel that from two people.
Indeed. It was really hard. And I think that's my kind of gripe with everything that's happened and all the comments and all the opinions, because it's like, I still had to go through that. That was a lot of my feelings that were hurt. A lot of highs and a lot of lows. Like, people are just like, "Well, it was your decision." And it's like, well, no, like, I was almost put in that position by both of them.
Yeah.
Yes, I made the choice. But then when I put my heart into something, and then you decide not to respect that and not value that, how is that my fault?
Yeah. I also just think as well, like, a lot of people, when you watch from home, I think a lot of people underestimate how you feel when you're under pressure.
Exactly.
And you have to make a decision. And I'm like, babe, you can't even choose what to watch on fucking Netflix.
Exactly.
Let alone who to pick while you're on the show on Netflix.
Exactly.
With all of Netflix's audience watching.
And
you know
also,
what I mean?
I'm allowed to make, like, the big thing that people always say is, "Oh, you made the wrong decision." The decision was right for me at the time, and it ended up being the wrong decision. And that's okay. Like, that's fucking normal. Like, I'm not psychic.
Do you feel like it's a case of the woman getting the blame for the man's actions?
100%.
Yeah.
Women are, I'm sorry, but this is a daily experience of women. You get with a guy, you think he's great, and then lo and behold, the mask falls off and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
One thing I did think was interesting was when I spoke to Demola earlier, I was talking about the way, the conversation that you guys had on After the Altar, where he was saying, "Oh, you know, you didn't necessarily like honour our connection, etc. I said to him, that's how Katisha feels now. Is what you're describing back then is how I think Katisha feels now, in that she feels like the connection was minimised. And he basically agreed that was how he felt at the start of the experience when you were making your decision.
But how am I supposed to maximise our connection when I'm in a relationship with someone else?
Well, one thing that I noticed, like when I was watching, you were saying that like, oh, I don't know if the romantic connection was ever really there. So then I think he was like, oh, well, if it was never really romantic, then what was we doing?
We were dating.
But if he felt
But
like
that's
that, why
romantic
did he
then,
pursue
though.
her a year later?
Don't shoot the messenger, girl. I'm just trying to propose like a view or a world where something that you've been through, you might understand if somebody else is
100%.
describing something similar. Obviously, if you don't agree with that, you don't agree with that, and you don't have to. I'm just putting it out there, as I have done to them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that. Like, it's difficult because I think it's easy to believe that I wasn't empathizing with our connection because I've then chose someone else. But I spoke to him, and obviously there's so much cut out. There's so much cut out.
He did say that. He did say that, yeah.
That's not all that I said to him. I was in the room for him for an hour and a half. Was I?
Yes, at that point.
Yeah, I can't remember. Fuck me, it was 2 years ago. But it's easy to forget yourself because when you're watching it on the screen, you have a completely different feeling about it as well, because you've been through so much. You've been through the whole year, and then you're like, especially with my story, I'm watching it again, and I'm like, what was the problem?
Yeah.
You have to remember what you don't see as well is there was a lot of like talks about the future, lifestyle,
Aligning that together.
and a lot of those things were not shown.
Yeah.
So a lot of like the other dates that I had, I was like, I definitely don't see that in my future. I definitely don't want to live like that, which I think you took into consideration when you made your choice.
It's not as simple as I like you, I don't like you.
Yeah,
It's
not
not
at
as
all.
simple as
Not
that.
at all.
And how did you feel about Sophie spilling to Javen? Because I was watching it like, oh, she's kind of like going to Javen, like, well, I've heard this story from Katisha, and then, you know, like, what's Demola saying? It seemed like, I don't know, it didn't seem like that friendly, but then obviously I've seen scenes with you where you guys are just sort of like laughing and getting on with it.
When was this?
In After the Altar?
Yeah.
Well, she was talking to Javen, and she was like,
yeah.
Katisha's feeling it a lot more than Demola, etc. But then I saw later and I was like, oh, they do seem like they're friends, so maybe I'd have got the wrong end of the stick. But that's why I thought I'd just ask you.
I wasn't there.
Okay, how's the relationship with you and Sophie?
We're friends.
Okay. Acquaintances or friends?
We're friends.
Okay.
We're friends. Sophie does say it how it is.
Yeah.
Which is good, and she says it how it is in the moment, in whatever moment that she's in. So I feel like she has loyalty to the girls, but she has loyalty to the point.
I felt like a lot of the issue that you had with Demola was that you had an expectation of him because that's how you would have behaved in that moment. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like your expectations were too high given that he is a man?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. Unfortunately, the bar's in hell. And I keep trying to pick it up.
Oh.
It's too hot.
See, they said the bar's at hell. I went and tried to get a drink there. So Javen had said that he felt like you wasn't communicating enough. Is there an element of where you think, you know what, maybe there are times, not necessarily in that situation, but in other situations where you think, oh, do you know what, maybe I should speak up?
I spent a lot of time with Javen. I spoke up multiple times, and it's always met with defensiveness or an answer, or you feel that way because da-da-da-da-da. So he's not created this safe space for me. Like, anytime I've brought up, it's met with that. So if anything, our communication styles did clash, and that is because he leads with that and I lead with, it's not even leading with emotion. Like, I'm telling you how I feel. I'm telling you why I've particularly acted like this or why this made me upset or da-da-da. And you're like, well, that's your issue. So then that's going to minimize the amount of time I'm going to come to you about things that are bothering me. And then it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, you're going to act like that. And I'm going to use my ears and my eyes. And then I'm going to act how I'm going to act. And I'm going to leave you to it.
I honestly think that's so respectful because I think that's all you actually can. I actually think it's really smart as well. And I think girls need to pay attention to that because you can listen to what a man says all day long, but when the actions don't match up, that's a disconnect that you have to take notice of because it's important.
You have to take accountability. You need to be like, okay, he's done this again. So then what am I doing? If I've told them something and I'm told them it's bothering them and they still not change their actions, that's now on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you'd have stayed,
Yeah, like, absolutely. Yeah. And then he was surprised that I left.
So last question for you, Katisha. She's like, thank God.
Yeah, thank God. Sick of talking about these men.
Oh, that's okay. This question's about women.
Yay!
I saw a video of Annu saying that you hate her.
Oh, fuck me.
Truth or a lie?
Get over it. Get over it. Please. What? Have I ever said anything about this woman?
Not that I've heard.
Not to me.
When I hear things like that, I'm like, huh?
Where did it come from? Do you know?
I would love to know. I would love to know.
Oh,
I'm not a hater. Some people are. No, I don't hate Annu. I don't hate anyone. Why would I hate her? What have I got to hate? The only reason you would maybe think that I hate her, why she would think that I hate her is because I don't play into her games.
Yeah.
I'm not going back and forth and being like, Annu, this, and I've got nothing to say because you're not in my life. We're just not friends, and that's okay because we don't know each other and we don't owe each other anything. I don't know why she keeps putting my name in her mouth. It's because it's unnecessary.
yeah, I was like, when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck did I miss?
Exactly. I've missed it too.
Yeah, she's like, well, how am I in it?
Yeah.
Okay, so some questions for both of you now. This is probably one of my favourite questions.
That's so funny.
If you were to do Love is Blind again, but you could only see one of their features, what would you pick?
Penis. I'm joking. I'm so sorry, Mum and Dad.
I mean, that would be, that's called Naked Attraction. We have a show like that already.
It's awful. Oh my God, that is the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm going to go with eyes. I think that is such like a nice, because you're going to stare into them for the rest of your life, obviously, if it goes well.
That is nice compared to what you just said.
Sorry.
What would I want to see?
Oh no, I love it. I was like, yeah, this is my type of podcast. Let's go.
I would want to see a list of the last 5 things I took accountability for.
Ooh.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if that's a physical feature.
It is to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love that.
Okay. We'll give you a pass on that because of the creativity, actually.
Yeah, I love that.
Also, if there was a way for you to see their penises before you dated, would you do it?
Actually, no.
Their penis. Ew.
You wouldn't want to like just have a look just to know?
A little peek.
No, I don't think I would want to see it.
Oh, yeah, no, me neither. It's personality that counts.
Guns. I would want to see their guns.
Oh, I thought you meant like...
No, not firearms.
Fingernails? I don't know.
Yeah, so like the gangsters of Dubai.
Sorry. Yeah, that's a big one.
And also, just on topic of Dubai, we cleared this up on the live, but I want you to clear it up on like the official podcast. No yachting.
No yachting whatsoever.
What's a yachting?
It's a gross thing that apparently
the
people
poo
do.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Private yachts, yes, with controlled security and people that you know only.
What is your advice to the girls of season 3?
Stick together. Stick to the girls, man.
That's good advice.
Stick to the girls.
I think that's good advice.
Also be very aware of some other girls.
Be aware of who? Some of the girls.
Yeah, be aware of some of the girls, but like once you find your crew, like stick together because you guys are the only ones that are gonna know like what it's really like, and be able to like understand each other.
What kind of girls do they need to look out for? Could you just give an example just so that they know what you're talking about?
Yeah, the ones that are in it for the fame, like the ones that will only hang out.
Could we just like
Just like a name drop.
just a name? We just like need a character assessment.
We're not messy.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
My advice would be
Keep it cute.
Keep it cute.
Keep it
yeah.
cute.
Wait, so you're saying I'm not cute because I'm messy?
You're not that messy.
I thought she was going to say you're not that cute.
No, you're very cute. You're
So
not that
cute.
messy.
I'll take that.
I would say, like, just keep it respectful and don't expect don't expect more than someone can give.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you know
actually,
what?
yeah.
Sorry to quickly interrupt. Some of the season 1 girls said.
Oh, I've actually got a better one.
We went out for a dinner with them, and they said they wish they never protected the boys.
Yes. Meet them where they're at. You got to meet them where they're at.
Yeah.
If they're here,
I want to
you're
forward
here,
that.
don't
forward
come.
that. Don't protect the boys.
Yeah, don't.
Don't protect the boys.
I think off the back of your point, don't romanticize the relationship just because you're in an experiment
It's
that
so
makes
easy
you
to
feel that
do.
way.
It's so easy to do.
So easy. I do it like in Tesco.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so now we're going to move into this is a quick fire round.
I love it.
Dating questions. And then after that, we're going to play a game that is true to my character and not messy at all. What are your deal breaker? Your number one deal breaker?
No kids. Like, if they don't want kids, that would be a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
Duvet covers.
Oh. As in like...
No shade.
As in like if they have them or like if they have like
if you
really...
look at Katisha's last post.
No, you need to have them.
Yeah.
Okay, so who didn't have duvet covers?
Japan.
Oh. Why was that the tea of the episode? What is your biggest ick that you possess?
Give men a chance.
Like men.
Yeah.
Yeah, being straight is an ick. I'm not gonna be.
It's pretty
I'm gonna be
rough.
honest.
Pretty gross.
Okay. Don't judge me.
No.
But I really, really go crazy for like stale what's-its. Like nothing else, no stale crisps or anything else, but just what's-its in particular. I leave them out for like a day and I have to have them stale. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's my ick. It's terrible.
I don't mind a stale quaver.
Yes, quavers too, actually. Yeah.
They're similar, like texture, aren't they?
I have two that are quite icky.
Okay.
Go on.
I eat in bed quite a lot.
I do that too.
Yeah, it's quite gross.
Ick to both of you.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. And this is probably really icky. But I sometimes don't shower after the gym. I just get a strange bed.
That is gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
I can't defend that one, but I'm with you on the crumbs in bed.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That is gross.
Only some I'm a tired girly and I go to the gym late.
I get it. As long as you like get up first thing in the morning and wash that puss.
Oh yeah, she's in the shower.
Even if
straight away.
I've not been in the gym, I'm not climbing into my bed without showering. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not.
I can't do it.
What's one thing that you secretly judge somebody for on a first date? If you say how much they drink, this date is over.
The restaurant they take me to. That's important.
I would say like if they talk about women at all, like how they're talking about women. Like if they're like, oh, like my ex was crazy, or oh, I'm like, first of all, give me your number. We sound like we'd be friends.
Yeah, because he's just like, babe, I need a review.
Yeah, no, legit.
I need a Trustpilot feedback before we embark on this.
Glass house report.
What is the absolute worst thing a guy can do on the first date?
Talk.
Exist.
Turn up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I hate? I went on a date with this guy and he was like leaning back on the chair, like so relaxed and so like chill. And I'm like, fucking sit up.
Yeah.
Like,
why are you fucking relaxed around me?
Excuse me. Yeah, how dare you?
Get up, you waste man.
We just met. And then...
Do you have a job?
Yeah, legit.
Do you live with your parents?
He was 6'7" and it gave me the ick when he walks in the door and I had to go like this.
That gives me the ick
I
when
was
they're
like-
really tall because I'm so small.
I'm like, bang your head, loser.
I think that might be one of the funniest icks I've ever heard, like ever. That is a good ick because it's ultra specific.
Yeah, and he also had to walk down the stairs sideways because his feet were that long. And I was like,
No, that's hilarious.
Would you ever go on another reality show like Perfect Match, a dating reality show?
Not a dating one.
No.
I do like a challenge, but like not a dating show.
Nobody's watching that.
Yeah.
what? The challenge?
Yeah.
I was invited
like
to go
fucking
on
like
X
battle
on the
boot
beach,
camp. Oh,
but
sorry.
I was like, I'd never speak to Jed ever
Oh
again.
my God, imagine. If Demola and Javin turn up on another show, see ya. Come
Yeah.
on.
Imagine that.
Come on. X on the beach, and I'm like, surprised when they turn
Yeah,
up.
I did actually do an interview with them, and I was like, I'd never speak to Jed, and they were like, well,
What about
this
like Perfect
interview-
Match?
No.
I just couldn't handle all the snogging.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you snogged me, then and then you're gonna snog me with that hot mouse, and you've just snogged someone else.
Yeah.
Yucky.
No.
I mean, you probably won't, but you should definitely never go to a gay cruising ground.
Okay.
It's kind of
Lots of
similar, but
snogs.
worse. And yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't mind if I did it, but you can't.
Okay. We love a double standard.
Yeah.
So now we're going to play a game.
Yay.
And I'm so looking forward to this game because it's so much more fun than the men's game.
Okay.
This game is called, very simple, Name and Shame.
Ooh.
Okay.
And this is specifically about people on the show. Which man was the least genuine?
Oh. The least. Oh, Cal.
Cal, yeah.
Fuck me.
100%
Easy.
Cal.
Yeah, Cal.
Who is most likely to end up in AA?
Alcohol Anonymous.
I want to say Billy. I don't know why.
Does Billy drink?
I don't know. I actually don't know him at all.
I think that's an Irish stereotype,
Yeah,
actually.
maybe that's what I'm doing. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think.
Oh, xenophobia has entered the chat. No, I feel like he wouldn't drink because of his his
His
strict-
background. Yeah. He's actually very regimented.
We didn't really drink much.
Tom. He did make it on the show. I spent a lot of time with Tom. He's in Dubai here and there. Probably Tom.
Loves a boozy.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Somebody that our audience doesn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Which man is the weakest communicator?
The weakest communicator.
I want to say Demola.
I think he's good at communicating, but he cares more about his image.
Hence.
Javin, yeah, probably Javin. Like, he thinks he's a good communicator, but it's like his way or the highway. So I'm communicating, but
Yeah.
and then my ears are closed.
Which man was the biggest catch?
Kieran.
Oh, right.
I would say Kieran.
Yeah, I was confused because none of them were.
You could also, by the way, you can break the rules and be like, Freddie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Cleaner, we're going to have some wet sofas in a minute.
Clean up mountain.
Which man struggles to take accountability the most?
Javin.
Yeah, that's a trick question.
Yeah. That's a joke.
Yeah.
Which man is the most basic?
I want to say Billy.
Sorry. Sorry. Like, no shade to Billy.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to start an OnlyFans?
Jav. Because of his shower scene.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Guys, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
I've
for having
honestly had a
us.
lovely time. I don't know if you have.
Yeah.